to my very first video for my brand new YouTube channel. My name is Kelly and I am a self-taught makeup artist and beauty reviewer based out of Tennessee. I am very excited to finally be filming this video. It has taken me a lot of time, dedication, and effort to finally be at this moment, especially for somebody who does not know how to edit a video very well. But I started reviewing products that I love and products that I don't necessarily love on my website. It is kscruggsmakeup.com. If you guys are interested in reading my written reviews, I will leave a link in the description box below. Then I started reviewing products for Ulta, Sephora, Influencer, and other review websites of that nature. And now I am transitioning into vlogging. So in honor of my first video, there is something that I want to talk about that my friends, my family, my coworkers, my husband probably was probably really sick and tired of hearing me talk about this. But regardless, I'm going to review the Dyson SuperSonic Hair Dryer. And no, this thing isn't necessarily new. It's been on the market for about a year now, but I've been using it solidly for about a month just so that I could get an informed opinion on it before I started reviewing on it. And there are a few key points that I want to hit on, some that I personally like and some that they claim. So I kind of want to test this thing out and show you guys how it works and see if those claims hold up to be true. So the first couple of things that I want to talk about is price. Guys, this is a $400 hair dryer. No, I am not crazy. But there are a few reasons why I purchased this for myself. I was at first very skeptical when this thing first came out. I was really, worried about the fact that, it's $400. It's a lot of money. That's almost a car payment. So I did a lot of research and I drooled over it and saved my money and eventually bought it for myself. But a couple of things that really interested me about it is the fact that it already comes with its styling attachments, which not many hair dryers do. Usually you have to buy those separately. So, for $400, I better get all of my attachments. So the first thing that I use on a daily is the diffuser. This is kind of how I achieve my perfect curl. It's usually my everyday go-to look, just because my hair is almost already really curly, but it's also really wavy too. And it's very thick, so this dries it really quickly. I'm talking like 7 minutes worth of styling and I'm done. But yeah, these things actually magnetically connect. And then the second tool that I have used, I used it actually in today's tutorial, so stay tuned for that. This is the smoothing nozzle, so it's a little bit bigger, still pretty precise though, just so you can disperse the airflow and the heat precisely, but also all over, just to get a really good dry at first. But then I use the smaller styling concentrator, which is a little bit more precise, so that way you can get like a straight and even style. So another thing that I really like about this and the fact that they magnetically attach is the fact that you can twist and turn whatever angle you need it to be within the styling process, which is really, really nice. Another thing that I want to talk about is the fact that this thing is super intelligent. It actually has something called a microprocessor. It's called a glass bead thermistor. The thermal sensor measures exit flow temperature 20 times per second and transmits data to the machine's microprocessor, which in normal people words basically just means that it disperses the heat evenly and at a really pressurized fast pace. So it doesn't exactly damage your hair as much, which is another thing that I want to hit on. My hair is already pretty damaged. I have been straightening and blow drying my hair since I was about 13 years old. So it's had a lot of damage to it. Plus I actually color my hair about once every year. So it's still, it retains a lot of damage. So what really excites me about this thing, it just doesn't add any other damage to it, which is a godsend for me. Another thing that I would like to hit on is the fact that it saves me so much time in the morning, or just whenever I'm getting ready to go to an event or anything like that. I can probably style and straighten my hair within 15 to 20 minutes, which is almost unheard of for me. Usually it takes me about 20, 30 minutes just to blow dry it, and then 20 or 30 minutes to straighten it, which is a lot of time, especially when your time management skills don't exist in the morning. So it was pretty impressive to me when I could actually go in my bathroom, turn this thing on, and be done in 15 minutes. It's really, really nice, especially when I'm using the diffuser and I'm styling it for a curl. That only takes 7 minutes, so super, super impressive. Another thing that I want to talk about is the balance and the design in this thing. So it's super lightweight, pretty small, so it's pretty ergonomic for your hand. So it doesn't actually tip, even though I have a pretty loose grip on it right now. Still doesn't tip either way, so it's very balanced. With most hair dryers, it just kind of tips straight over because the motor is held in the head. Well, the motor is actually held in the bottom of this, so it actually balances out the weight just a little better, which is really, really nice because, as most of you know, when you have really thick hair or really long hair and you're holding a really heavy dryer, or even for you hairstylists out there that's, constantly blow drying and straightening people's hair, you want something that's going to be really light in your hand. That way your arm doesn't feel like jelly at the end of the day or at the end of your hairstyling process. The last thing that I want to talk about is, again, the intelligence in this thing. It has so many different claims on this as far as like pulse width modulation, air multiplier technology, the heat settings, the power, pretty much all of that is listed on the Dyson website, which I will also link in the description box below. So go ahead and check that out. But as far as my review, I think that's it. So I am actually going to jump straight into the tutorial and show you guys how I use this on a daily. Now, for the sake of this video, I have straightened my hair, and as you can see, this has been a couple, well, actually I say more than a couple, but it's been probably, 8 hours since I actually, styled and straightened my hair, and you can kind of see it's still pretty straight and pretty shiny. So without further interruption, let's go ahead and jump into that tutorial. All right, you guys have a wonderful day and see you next time.
Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is put some of the Garnier Fructis Frizz-Defy Hair Elixir in my hair, just to prevent any type of breakage or heat damage. I usually put about 2 to 3 pumps in my hand, and then I'll apply it evenly throughout my hair, starting at the middle and working it down to the ends, and then applying the excess to the top. Then I'm going to prime my hair for heat with Redken's Pillow Proof by spraying it evenly throughout my hair. This just kind of allows it to dry faster and also prevent any further heat damage. Then I'm going to attach the smoothing nozzle to the hair dryer, where I'm going to dry my hair on the 3rd highest heat setting and the 3rd highest airflow setting. And I think I actually scared my cat when I turned it on for the first time. One thing I forgot to mention in the review is how quiet this thing actually is. I was very impressed by the lack of sound that this thing produced. So what I'm going to do is turn down the music a little bit and turn up the audio clip so that you guys can hear it too. then after my hair is about 75% dry, I'm going to take a flat paddle brush and brush through my hair just to separate any other wet spots. And then I'm going to take an alligator clip and take the first section of my hair and pin it up. Then I'm going to attach the styling concentrator, where I'm going to straighten out each separated section of my hair. I'm going to do this on the second highest airflow setting and keep the third highest heat setting. Usually after I finish sectioning and straightening my hair, I will take my paddle brush and run it through my hair just to make sure there are no unstraightened areas or tangles. Alright guys, there you have it. That is how I style and straighten my hair with the new Dyson SuperSonic Hair Dryer. If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.